Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 15 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, where today I'm upgrading my spellbook, which should give me a bunch more mana. Let's keep an eye on our mana bar down there. I think once I do that, I can't tell if it gave me more mana or not. Maybe not. I'm not sure. It's supposed to, I'm pretty sure. I can definitely cast the spell a little bit more than I could before, so that's good news at least. So I think it is. I also closed the game and reopened since before, and I was able to cast my spells a lot more. So I think there was some kind of bug with the amount of mana that things were costing a little bit ago at the end of last episode. So closing the game and reopening made things cost way less mana, but also upgrading your spellbook will make things even better. Also, that gives me access to tier 2 spells, which is cool. That said, before I do much more, there's a couple things I want to do today. So first off, I'd like some seeds. And I want to plant some Mage Bloom seeds, because I want Mage Bloom because it's going to be a cool thing to have. Go. So 4 source gems plus a wheat seed, or any seed for that matter, as far as I understand it, should wind up getting you Mage Bloom. Sweet. So I'm going to get a few of these. 9-ish? Does 9 sound like a number that I want to have? 9 sounds like a good number. Yeah. And while we're at it, let's prepare for some of the modular router things that we're going to need to do. I'm going to need a new modular router component because, as you may recall, I'm storing things in drawers that are full. So if I plant a new line of seeds over in my farm, which I'm going to do, we're going to need more storage. So I'm going to show you guys with modular routers how I think you'll be able to do what I think you should be able to do, which is throw another sender module in. Because remember I showed you earlier, a couple episodes back. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Sweet. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonder if I add things here. Interesting, you're glowing. Don't know why. You know what? It's saying, nope, that's not a valid recipe. Bad direwolf. There you go. Yeah. I was curious if I'd be able to, like, stage the next craft, but no. No. It very much did not appreciate me trying to be clever. It says, no, direwolf, don't do that. Don't do that at all. So Mage Bloom is a nice little thing here. You'll be able to get... Let's go plant some, and then I'll show you. You'll be able to get, and you know what I might do? I might want to speed up this because we're going to want a decent amount, but we'll see. So I'm going to clear out this line of wheat seeds here. Is that an Enderman I hear? Oh yeah, I do. Where is he? Is he underground? Is he in my thing? Nope. Well, I mean, it sounds like he is, but I have no idea where he might be. There's another one over there. Where are you hiding, Enderman? Where are you hiding? Look, I hear him over here, too. Be very quiet. I'm hunting Endermans! Boom! Look at all the Ender Pearls I just got. Thank you, Looting 3. Don't mind if I do. That was not too shabby. Alright, now where are you hiding, Mr. Enderman? There you are. Hello. Ah! He saw me looking at him. Unfair, he ran away. Get over here, you. Gotcha. Oh yeah, Ender Pearls for days. And I got a gem. Sweet. Okay. So I was planting seeds, and that's an important thing to be doing right now. Yeah, Mage Bloom seeds. Sweet. So you should not have a problem picking up the Mage Bloom seeds. I'm going to turn off my magnet for a minute. And what I'm going to do is probably... Alright, so that was from Cyclic, right? That Terra Preta stuff. And just to be clear, if I mine that up, do I get... Oh, hello, do you not want to... Are you a tile entity? You must be, because you're not letting me mine you. Okay. So if I harvest you with a proper tool, just to be clear... No, you don't have a tool. Do I get the Terra Preta back? I do. Awesome. Sweet. Just wanted to make sure. So that should make things grow quicker, right? And let's make sure of two things. One, can the cyclic harvester harvest mage bloom seeds? The hope would be yes. We don't have any bone meal. I guess I could make some. I just want to make sure that this is all working before I walk away from it. There we go. Fully grown and good. Cool. So then over here, I'm not going to pick you up at the moment. I would like to configure you to accept Mage Bloom. And now you should be picking that up. Sweet. Okay. Now we need a new drawer with which to put our Mage Bloom in. So functional storage, you're going to go here. Okay. And I would like you to be bound to this guy. And if I put you in here now, he should send his Mage Bloom into him. So what's going to happen now, as you recall, this thing operates in order. So first he's going to pick up stuff, then he's going to try to send it to the first thing. If that fails, he's going to try and send it to the second thing. Cool? And if I want to, I could probably lock that. Now, in fairness, there's other ways I could handle this. I could have a drawer controller here and have it send into that. There's no reason I couldn't do that. I absolutely could. The beauty of modded Minecraft is you can do things however you want. So if you come up with another way to do something, that's cool. Have fun, right? I wanted to do it this way. You do it your way. It's all cool, right? That's what I love about modded Minecraft. You get to do things many different ways. So that's going to start building up Mage Bloom for me. I'm going to need, what, 4 more seeds? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 4 more seeds. Also, Mage Bloom, when I think it grows, it gives you a little bit more source than other crops, so you'll accumulate your source even better that way. But I'm going to get 4 more seeds off camera real quick, and then once my Mage Bloom is done, there's a bunch of items I want to make. So let's come back. All right, so the accumulation of Mage Bloom is occurring, so that's cool. I will let that happen. For now, let's leap our way back over here. See why I wanted the leap spell? It's cool. Once you have a decent chunk of mana to it. Let's make that mana that we have last a little bit longer, though. So there's a few items I'm going to want to make here to make our mana do better. So first thing I want to get is a couple baubles that'll help out. And then in addition to that, I'm going to want to get into the whole reason I started Ars Nouveau right now, which is... oops, I didn't want to put that one away. Ars... I want to get into armor and perks. So you can make magical armor out of Mage Bloom fiber, and there's a couple different tiers that you can get. And there's a couple different things you can get. So essentially speaking... there's sorcerers, arcanists, and battle mages. Okay, and sorcerers are the least protective armor, so they're not like super a bunch of armor on them, but so they provide the least defense, but they give you the most powerful slots for upgrading things. And you can see this little tooltip right here that shows you. So for sorcerer's armor, you can get like a few tier 3 slots that give you some really powerful upgrades. You get less tier 3 slots with the Arcanist's armor, and you get even less of them with the Battle Mage armor. So you'll notice you have to get like really powerful stuff. Like see how these little icons are changing? There's a legend down here, right? So you can insert upgraded threads into your armor to get special abilities. And the tier that you put it in, I think, makes a difference. So you can see this whole chapter on armor upgrading and how it works. But we'll go through it together. And then the alteration table, that's how you upgrade your magical armor with threads. Cool. I think there's a whole chapter on threads here. And there's a bunch of different threads you can install into your armor. So basically, it's like augmenting your armor with cool new abilities. And that's what I want to do. One of those abilities being run faster, but there's a bunch of other ones as well. So let's start with the simple ones, right? I want to get an Amulet of Mana Boost. So for that, we're going to need 3 diamonds and 5 source gems and a dull trinket, okay? So dull trinket first, and then 3 diamonds and 5 source gems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and the trinket. Cool. And you'll notice, by the way, I am 100% using source for a lot of these crafts that we're doing. So as my source runs out, I will be swapping it with the other thing. Bing! Sweet. So I can throw that in my next slot, I guess. And you'll notice I just got a little burst of mana down there. So that's just going to help me have more mana. I like it. The other thing I'd like is the Ring of Greater Discount. So for that, we're going to need to first make the Ring of Potential, upgrade it to a Ring of Lesser Discount, and then a Ring of Greater Discount. So the Potential one's easy. And then we're just going to need Ender Pearls. We're going to need Blaze Rods, of which I thought I had a few more. Did I use them all? I might have used them all. Netherrack, where you at? Let's get a few more Blaze Rods. I should really, like, go... I'm close to being able to get around the end easier. And once I can get around the end easier, I will absolutely be going and finding a Blaze Rod. Cool. That's not a bad chance. We actually lucked out with our RNG on this one, didn't we? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit of RNG luck. And then diamonds and source gems, right? Okay. So you go away. Diamonds and source gems. And then back to the mage tower. And it's getting a little bit late at night, so let's sleep through that night. Okay, so let's do the first ring, which is going to be 2, 2, and 4 diamonds. And be careful when you're placing ender pearls on pedestals like that, because it's very easy to accidentally throw them and waste an ender pearl. Okay. And then the next tier is going to be 2, 2, and 4 diamonds, but blaze. Okay. Bing. 2, 2, and 4 diamonds. Sweet. Okay, that knocks that off. I made the Mage's Spellbook between episodes, so I have the Tier 2 Spellbook. Or did I do that on camera? I forget already. I got all the stuff for it between episodes. Sweet, Mage's Discount. Okay, cool. Now, by the way, these stack, so you can make more than one if you want. I mean, you have 4 bauble slots, so you do you, boo. And I think while we're here, we should probably consider getting the Silk Weave Slippers, because that might be cool. So how am I for mana? Oh, that's feeling a lot better. That's feeling really nice. Now we're getting somewhere, right? Oh yes, this is good. But I need this, okay? So that's very much a thing for now. So let's see. I need, looks like nether bricks and a cobweb. Is there a better way to make cobwebs? How do we get honeycomb again? You shear a beehive to get honeycomb, right? If we have a campfire under it. I believe there's some beehives nearby, aren't there? Aren't there beehives nearby? I feel like I've seen or heard bees in this general area. I very much feel like that's true. There's ants. Does that count? Hey, there's a beehive, right? Bee nest. Found you. So I just do this. No? Oh, yes. That's it. Easy peasy. Sweet. I can leave the campfire there, right? Probably won't start the whole forest on fire. I actually don't know the answer to that question. Now I'm a little bit nervous it will. We could 100% use this to get up to that thing now, by the way, which would be cool, right? Wouldn't that be cool? All right, where was that thing? That beehive? It was in this general area. Oh man, there's a lot of them nearby. There's another one right there. Link to network cannot be found. We have to get a little bit closer. Yeah, do campfires like light forest fires or what? I have no idea. See, we definitely need the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna just one more. Boop. And that'll work. Cool. Okay, so that's that. Now I can get a cobweb. Oh, I need some string. I should probably look into flax. Do we have any of that? Do we have any seeds for flax? I'll just have to hunt spiders overnight. And meanwhile, I need some netherrack, which we also don't have enough of, though I should have some in here. That'll get me my nether bricks. Now, the other thing that's going to be tricky is the crystallized amber. So we're going to need a solidification chamber with liquid magma or honey. Probably going to go the liquid magma route. For that, we're going to need a melting chamber. Okay, so melting chamber looks relatively doable for us. Solidification chamber, equally doable. Oh, we're low on stone. I think we got some stone in here, right? Stone? Where are you at? There you are. Okay, solidification chamber. So you guys are both going to need some power. Solidification chamber, melting chamber. So we can melt magma blocks into liquid magma. Okay. Let's look at conduits for fluid transfer. Some basic fluid conduits. That looks pretty doable. Missing items will be skipped. Any kind of clear glass. Clear glass from Ender.io? Alloy smelting. So you put glass in there and we get clear glass. Did I not have any more sand? Sweet. So there's your nether bricks. I want to try out the fluid conduit stuff, right? And then we put that in there, and that should get us clear glass from Ender.io, which we can use to make the conduits that we want. Okay. Now there's pressurized fluid conduits and ender fluid conduits as well, but I think we'll start with this one. We can upgrade that with fused quartz, which is smelted quartz blocks. But for now, we'll start with this and see how it goes, right? So U to U, and then with my Yeta wrench, I want to... Nope, not that. How about we just do insert instead of extract? And now are you putting the things in the thing? I forget exactly how this works, but I feel like redstone mode never active. Always active? Hey, there we go. Hey, that's what I want. Sweet. Okay, that works, right? Hey, we're getting liquid magma. This is the slowest, this is medium, and this is fastest. I don't know if there's any other differences. But we're getting our liquid magma, and that's what counts. Cool. And then to get amber, we're going to need a fire charge, a redstone block, and a gold ingot. So fire charge will be the hardest one of those, but I think it's doable, right? Redstone block and gold ingot. And it's cheaper if you go the honey route, but meh, whatever. And that's cool. That is cool. Sweet. And now I should be able to make 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the cobweb, which needs string. Any spiders happen to be living around here? Is there any other cool trick for string? I can crush wool into string. Ooh, leads can turn into string, and the crushing macerator. I have some of those. See, there's always a trick. Ah! And slime balls, for that matter. Glad I made that macerator thingy. Alright, silkweave slippers should go into a bauble slot, and now I should no longer take any fall damage? I think that's the theory. And if that's true, I'll be a very happy dyer. Because it will mean all my dreams will come true of being able to zip around the map without consequences. right? No consequences to flying around the map. Let's just clean up inventory real quick. So hopefully I don't die from this. Hooray! Still makes the ouch sound, and it damages the Silkweave slippers, but these are two things that I can live with if it means I don't die from doing this. Oh no, I'm out of mana. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no, don't worry about it. I've got awesome slippers on that help. Hooray! I'll take it. And they were not hard to craft, so even if they do eventually break, oh well. Like, I'll be fine. We'll just make a new batch, right? It should not be hard. Especially by the time they break, I assume I'll have way more infrastructure. So, not a big deal. Cool. All right. So with that done now, let's look into the armor set that we're going to want. So, real quick, let's take a look in the notebook and decide exactly what we want to get. Because, like I said, there's different tiers of it. And, like, you know, I think this is like leather armor, iron armor, diamond armor would be like, so for example, if I'm looking at iron chest plate, right? Iron is 6 normally, and diamond is 8 with 2 toughness. Okay. If we look at ours chest plates, we will see sorcerers is 5 armor. Arcanists is 6 armor with no toughness, and battle mages is 8 armor with 2 toughness. That perfectly aligns with iron and diamond, at least, right? And what was this? 5 armor, so a chest plate, is that equivalent to chainmail, I guess, or leather, maybe? There's leather armor in vanilla, right? No, it's only 3. All right, so chainmail. So still, novice ain't bad. So your question is, like, do you want more upgrades or do you want more armor? I'm leaning towards more upgrades personally. I like the idea of that. So I think I'm going to go with the sorcerer's gear. Okay. So let's make that a to-do list. Sorcerer's collar, wrap, leggings, and foot pads. I want to be a mage. I don't want to be a battle mage. I want to be a mage. And for that, we're mostly going to need Mage Bloom fiber. Oh, I guess maybe it's gold. Maybe it's gold that it's matching. Okay, so a bunch of Mage Bloom fiber, which is not hard to make. You just need some Mage Bloom, and you'll get the fiber. And then we make our stuff, right? Yeah, so it must be gold armor that it's matching, right? Is that right? Yeah, golden chest plate is 5, so that makes sense. So it's gold, iron, and diamond is the equivalences. Okay. So with that said, then I'm going to want golden helmet, chest plate, leggings, and boots. And then, in order to make the sorcerer's collar, I just need 4 mage bloom around it. And the same for you, and the same for you, and the same for you. Okay. So I think I just do this, and that'll get me what I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the helmet, and then you're gonna make the thing. Sweet. All right, I am gonna miss this awesome chest plate a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna get better stuff soon as a result. Awesome. Okay. And this also, by the way, gives me more mana regen and more max mana, which is super cool. And I'm pretty sure the battle mages probably, so like let's compare the sorcerers is 30 max mana 2 armor, 30 max mana, let's see, 3 armor, 1 mana regen. So the mana regen boosts are the same, at least at tier 1. It might be that higher tiers is better. Okay, so you get equipped, you get equipped. You go in there. And this will give me overall more mana regen, still some decent armor, probably better than I had before. Cool. And don't forget we can throw, like, hard toughness, like, you know, enchantings on this. So I don't think it's going to be a terrible thing to have what I got. Yeah, no, that looks pretty good. That's decent. That's for sure decent. Okay. Now I can upgrade these to a tier 2. And that'll give me Is that the same amount of armor? Yes. So what about with the chest plate? So that's 5 armor. The tier 2 also has 5 armor, but it's going to give me more mana regen and more mana max. And that'll be your tier 2 version. And then tier 3, I know there's a tier 3. It's in the book. I may not be seeing it online. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's gold, iron, and diamond as predicted. And armor upgrading, it needs ender pearls and a chorus fruit. So if we want to get to tier 3 armor, we're gonna need to get to the end. But at least we can get tier 2 armor, and that'll be cool. So how am I for blaze rods at this moment? Not great. All right. So hey, real quick, fire resist. What do I got by way of like fiery resistancy things? Fire and lava protection. Right click to toggle. That looks cool, but I need fireballs. You just smelt fire charges? Okay. I could try this out. So you smelt that. Okay. And then we get fire charm. On. Right click toggle. I think you have to right there you go. Yeah. And that goes into a charm slot. Sweet. So fire and lava protection. All right. So what I want to do is I would like to get more blaze rods. And the best way to do that is to go fly around the nether exploring. Cool. Let's do the thing. So right now, do we see anything on our map that looks like it might even be close to some form of thing? Fortressy dude. Any fortressy dudes? And part of me thinks it might be a good idea. You know what I'm going to do? Do 2 things. I'd like a way to teleport back to this place. So if I made another receiver, is that going to need like a bunch of ender pearls that I don't have really? Kind of. I could make a few more of these at least. Maybe. How about a waystone? Is a waystone a thing I could make? It just needs... Ooh, it's 4 ender pearls per waystone? Ugh, it's expensive. It's far more than I have. Alright, how else could I teleport back to this place? Is there anything in here? Ooh, teleposition focus. I might want to play with those at some point. Blood magic has some teleporty things. Teleport to your personal spawn point, world spawn. Teleport where you look, nearest surface above. Anything else that might be cool for like a personal little like, hey, I just want to save a spot and be able to get back to it later kind of deal. This is the same thing. I think if I had a couple waystones, that would be cool. I feel like I remember seeing one. I feel like I saw one over here somewhere. I had died. There it is. Sweet. Is there potentially a waystone at this village? Usually villages have waystones. I don't think so, though. I don't think I saw one here. But I mean, if I have one waystone, that makes it at least doable to make another one. Yeah, that should be doable. So how about I do this and that, and I have a second waystone. We'll call this home. Sweet. And now I have one that I can bring with me to the thing, right? And then I'll have at least a way to teleport to the thing again once I find the Nether Fortress. Deal? All right. Sounds cool to me. So let's go boogie. In case anybody's wondering why I wanted to jump into Ars Nouveau, this flight stuff is where I'm at, right? You can get a similar thing, by the way. Ooh, a demon rat. That's scary. You can get a similar thing, by the way, if you go into Blood Magic. There's a similar thing that lets you zip around like that. Both are cool options. You play whichever mod you think is, you know, your favorite magic mod. Or don't play any. Now, is that potentially? That looks like nether bricks. Let's head northeast. Due northeast. Now, my fall protection will not help me from falling in lava. Though, in theory, that charm I just made will. But let's find out. Hey, yeah, no, this looks like another fortress, right? Hey, Dyer, why did you beeline into magic? Because of the thing I just did right here. Hello, fortress. Hello, blazes. Hello, bad guys. No, thank you. Please go away. That works. Let's cover this mess up before it block updates. So 3 shots to kill a blaze, right? Check this out. If I go into my... Actually, Harm has 2 amplifiers on it already? Okay, cool. I already did that. Alright, never mind. So I'd like to find a blaze spawner, if I may. Yay for already having a bunch of blaze rods, though. Right? That would be pretty cool. So do I not take damage from being on fire? Is that the way this works? I believe that would be the case. Sweet. Alright, I just want to find a blaze spawner real quick. So I will be lit on fire still, but I don't take damage from it. Okay, wanted to make sure my magnet was on. Alright, let me look around here, and I'll be back if I find a spawner. Cool. Cool. Be right back. Alright, I found one. Hooray! Blaze spawner. So let's get this set up. I'm probably going to stick him here. We'll call it Blaze Spawner. And then we should be good to get back here. Alright. So now I've got 16 blaze rods. That's enough. So I should be able to zap home. And then Blaze Spawner here. Perfect. And then home. Perfect. That's what I like to see. That looks good to me. Alright, cool. So now let's go upgrade the armor that we've got, right? So each of these armors can be upgraded to a higher tier by doing the upgrade process that's described in the book. There's 3 tiers, right? So right now we have tier 1 armor. We add 2 blaze rods, it becomes tier 2. And after that, we add 2 ender pearls and a chorus fruit, and it becomes tier 3. And just because I'm curious, is there any cool way to get chorus fruit? No for chorus plant. Chorus flower, yes, but that requires some stuff I don't currently have. Chorus fruit, yes, but you need a chorus plant under it, and that's a Zycrafty thing, which I want to check out at some point, but I have to learn how it works. I don't see much else. Popped chorus fruit. All the standard stuff. So nothing too terribly fancy. Does look like I could do it with, but you would need the pop chorus anyway, so it doesn't shortcut going to the end. The only thing that really shortcuts going to the end is this guy, but that's exceedingly complex. Far easier to go to the end than to do that, right? So no biggie. I forgot about my teleporter, didn't I? Yes, I did. Don't yell at me! Bing, bang, boom. So this will get me the tier 2 version of this armor set. And that's going to be cool, because it does more mana, it does more mana regen, and it has more upgrade slots, which we haven't even touched yet, but we will soon. So see how now there's 2 mana regen and 60 mana? So much better. So much better. Really, guys? Really? With the whole coming into my base thing? I need like a good AoE spell that I can just be like, blast. Oh, you're invisible? I don't care. I also need a see invisibility spell. That's what I need. I need a see invisibility spell. Is there one of those? Is there a see invisibility spell? No, there's only a make invisible. I'm going to request that right away. I don't even know if that's possible in modded Minecraft, but there's got to be a way so that I can find those dudes and handle their existence. Let's put it that way. I don't love the fact that they exist and show up all the time. I am definitely going to have to find a no soliciting type of thing. Wandering trader, is there anything? No. 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 Unfortunately not. Okay, no worries. So hey, tier 2 armor. So we haven't really looked at it yet, but the next thing to make here is going to be the alteration table. And that's how we get things going. So we're going to need another scribes table. And we're going to want to upgrade that to the alteration table, which needs a set of you. Okay? I hear you. I know that you exist. Trust me. I'm well aware. All right. And this guy is cool. All right. So what we can do with the scribes table is we can put threads into magical armor. So we're looking at the novice set right here, right? Tier 1 armor, the helmet has 1 tier 1 slot, the chest plate has 1 tier 2 slot, the legs have a tier 2 slot, and the boots have a tier 1 slot. Tier 2 armor, which we just made, the head has a tier 1 and a tier 2 slot. This one has a tier 2 and 3, this one has a tier 2 and 3, and this has a tier 1 and 2. And then you get even better slots up there. Now, if I had gone Archmage, it wouldn't be until tier 3 that I get tier 3 slots. See how much less thread slots you get at the Battle Mage set? This set has some decent ones. This set really has the best, right? So I might at some point switch over to this tier of armor because, I mean, eventually you get some really good stuff. I don't know that we'll need that much, but I'm going to start with Novice, and guess what? It's not that big a deal to make the next set of armor if I don't want, okay? Let's look at threads. So first things first, I want to put this dude, I think here, use a thread to apply it onto the selected armor. Oh, there we go. Cool. Tier 3 and tier 2, right? Then I need a thread. I would like the Starbuckle thread. I'm guessing I can put any thread anywhere I want, or is that not true? So Starbuckle increases the speed of the player by 20%. Each level grants step assist at level 3. I think it doesn't matter which one I put it on. Now that said, I am going to need some Starbuckle shards, which I have to go find a Starbuckle and give it a gold nugget. That might be a little bit easier said than done, but we'll find out. That said, unfortunately, it's wrapping up point. So here's a quick primer on what the threads do, and next episode we'll come back and make them. The Starbuckle thread will grant the player a 20% speed boost for each level and grant step assist at level 3. So I'm going to put that in my level 3 slot here, and that should give me a 60% speed boost. That'll be cool. So that's your Starbuckle thread. Magical capacity increases the user's maximum mana by 10% per level, so that's a pretty big boost. Life drain. Damage dealing with spells heals you for 20% per level of the damage dealt. I'm hoping that works on my sword. Okay. Spell power grants an increasing amount of spell damage each level. Drigme grants an additional stack of looting. And heights allows you to jump higher and increases how far you may fall before taking damage. Not worried about the damage thing, but the higher jump is cool. And as you can see, there's a bunch of other ones too. These are the ones I just happened to pick because I think they look cool. All right, for now, it's going to be wrapping up point. So Darryl20 signing off. Let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time, and then we'll have some more fun playing with Ars Nouveau and all kinds of other cool stuff. All right, for now, take it easy.